Tonight, he's the TV antique dealer with a heart of gold. Kia ora, welcome to the show. I'm Andrew Whiteside. My guest wears a lot of jewellery. He's very funny and very delightful. He's Ian Towning. If you haven't seen the flamboyant Ian Towning on TV, you've missed out on a real treat. He's one of the UK's most well-known antique dealers and has appeared on Dickinson's Real Deal and Posh Pawn.
Is he dead yet? I keep telling you, get a coffin, put it beside his bed and roll him into it.
Ian Towning, lovely to meet you. Now, I have been pre-warned that you're a little bit flirtatious and that you're very naughty. So
who told you this?
Some people who should know, yes. So where do you get your energy from? Where does that come from?
My energy? From bubbles and champagne. I don't know. I'm somebody who wakes up in the morning very early, like 5 o'clock, and I exercise a lot. I drink a lot. I think it's a case of just keeping yourself alert and surrounded by very lovely people who keep you amused all the time, you know. And I'm in a business which is, it's not just antiques, it's not just about the jewelry, it's not just about the silver, whatever, it's about the people.
So tell me about the antiques, because you're wearing some amazing stuff today. I mean, it's obviously something that you adore. Where did this love of jewelry and antiques come from?
India.
Yeah.
You know, my mother, before she was going out somewhere, would have all her jewelry brought out and she'd pick what she was going to wear with her saris and her dresses and things like that. And I used to admire her, you know, and think, oh my God, I wish I could be wearing all of that. I must have been a drag queen from the age one. Just didn't practice. And I think that's where it comes from, you know. My Indian background was very full of culture, and I think almost every Indian is seeped in culture and design and art. It's an art form that you grew up with. It's in your blood.
And they certainly are beautiful. There's a real artistry involved in the creation.
There is, you know. Today you see things, everybody's wearing a Tiffany ring, for example. 6 claws sitting on a white band, and they all sit at the dining room table wearing the same ring. I don't want that. I want to be independent and an independent person wearing something totally separate from everybody else in the room. I never wear black tie. They say, why not? I say, darling, who's going to look at my necklace? You know, I want people to see my jewelry. Black tie, they don't see it. I said, no, I don't do black tie.
For you, it's about individuality.
Yes, it is about individuality, you know. I think it should be different. Why should you follow the trend, you know? Be what you want to be. Wear what you want, you know? Why should a designer tell you, wear my label? You know? Whatever, you know? I don't wear labels.
Now, I don't want to pry into your private life, but I know that you've been with your partner, Les, for 40 years now.
43 years.
43 years, which is fantastic. And he's just sitting in the studio there watching us, so you can't give too much away. But I'm just wondering, you know, 43 years, what is it about the dynamic that makes it successful? How do you manage 43 years with somebody?
I get my own way. I guess.
He's smiling. I don't know if he's nodding there. Yeah.
I never tell him half the things I get up to until I've done them. He's a brilliant man. He's not just my partner, he's my bosom buddy, you know. He is my life, my whole world revolves around him. And everything I do for us, you know. Everything I create for us. And if he says no, I know he means no. I'll wait a few days, then I'll get a yes. But I have to work at it. You know, I think it's about giving, taking, understanding each other, and respect.
I wanted to ask if you ever had a coming out process, or were you just you, and everybody knew, and everybody accepted you? What was that about?
Did I have a coming out process? No, I didn't have a coming out process.
You were out from the start? From
the beginning. You know, in college, I used to be slapped on the ass by my teachers and told to walk properly, stop shaking your behind. There was a teacher called Mrs. Dignam. She absolutely hated the way I walked. And I said, ma'am, I can't do anything about it. That's my bum. That's how I shake it. That's how I walk. they didn't understand me, you know. And like, I was so effeminate from very young. I have never changed. I've always been the same. You know, you take me as you find me. If you don't like it, okay, no problem. You know, I move on. No, I never had a coming out program, really. I was very lucky. My father was a military officer in India, and you know, it was not something that was very easily acceptable in the family. But I come from a very interesting family. I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. There's 9 of us in total. 3 sisters, totally straight. 3 brothers, totally straight. And 3 brothers, totally gay.
Interesting.
Very interesting, isn't it? And when I went to the UK, they were all very, nobody knew they were gay, you know, but they all had boyfriends, they were living with boyfriends and all this sort of thing. And I thought, how stupid is this? You know, your parents know what you are, so come on, spit it out. So when I came on the scene, they all came out.
Is there anything about you that nobody knows about? It can be interesting, it can be funny, you can say no if you want to. But is there anything, it could be tiny, but is there anything that's interesting about you that we don't know about?
I'm very open. I have nothing to hide. I've always said, if anybody tried to blackmail me, they wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
You know, because if you try, I don't give a shit. You know, I'm there, in your face, take me as I come, I'm gay. If you are as open as I am and nothing to hide, get on with your life, you know. You have no hang-ups, you have no problems, you know, and you live just a nice, normal, free life, you know. Go out there, do what you want, say what you want, and it's so much better.
Well, Ian Towning, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Well, that's the show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, do get in touch with me. My email is below.